As Coco highlighted, you can find me on all those social platforms. So what I advise, because I'm not here for too long, so you just take a photo of it and then in your own time, then you can quickly just catch up with me on whatever platform of your choice. What I strongly encourage though is that you just subscribe to my channel, and then you'll be able to see this presentation and whatever else I actually upload on there on YouTube. You'll get a notification by email. Right. Without further ado, as we all know, this week our business presentations are on funding, right? And seeing that this is just a prelude to your business presentations, I thought that, let's entitle our prelude today as Think About It. Think about it. Now you're probably wondering why I decided that we should tackle it that, and the reason being is that, a lot of people make the assumption that if they receive the funding, then all their problems are sorted. They'll be able to market their product, they'll be able to improve their product, they'll be able to reach their target audience, they'll be able to get the building or the car or whatever material thing that they need in order for their business to take off. But really, is that really the answer to their problems? Money? Okay, I see a few heads shaking. But yeah, it's not the answer. It's not the answer. What one really needs is strategy. You see, if you have painted the brilliant idea that you have, then you know that nobody else can trade, right? And automatically that gives you a platform on which you have an advantage going into any deal that you structure. Should you want to get funding, or should you want to just merely hold on to the patent, and then obviously you sell the right. So you don't even have to open up a whole business just to make money. So it's not about the money, it's about the strategy. If you have the strategy, then the money will come. How many of us in this room, by show of hands, I want to get you guys a little active. I know it's cold, but I want you guys to come alive. How many of you are fans of Robert Kiyosaki? By show of hands, I'm a big fan. Alright? We've got two people in the room. I know you at least know him. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Right? We know him. And what does he say about funding? For those of you who are his fans. Okay, that silence says everything. Maybe, right? What he says is that if the deal is good, money will come to the deal. If the deal is good, money will come to the deal. Now that's not to say don't try and sell your businesses, don't try and approach funders. Because we all know if you just sit on your behind, nothing will come to you, right? You have to get up and go get it. But what he's trying to say is that if your deal is really good, then you don't have to worry too much about selling yourself. All you need to do is present the deal that you have, right? And with that said, it latches on to the first point that I have. The first of 3 points, right? Is your business a good deal? Because I can tell you something, if your business is a good deal, whenever you tell somebody about it, like one of your friends, they're not going to, wait for you to say, would you like to invest? They're going to say, how can I get involved? How can I get involved? And that's when you know you have a good deal. The second thing that I want to highlight is, when it comes to funding, understand exactly what you are agreeing to. Why do I say this? From personal experience. When we wanted to fund our first vending machine, I went to the bank. After, the consultant told me, this is the return you guys are going to get based on the number of people that are in the building and yada, yada, yada. And I was sold. And automatically I was like, let's just quickly go get this money and, make sure that we actually purchase this thing before anybody else does. To my surprise, it turns out that the return that I was receiving on the vending machines was less than the installment I had to pay for it. So what am I saying? Do your homework. Understand what you are agreeing to. Of course, that doesn't just speak to funding. That also speaks to, understanding what your business can actually achieve before you sign. But understand what you agree to on the funding. And it's not only just in terms of the money coming in and the money going out, but also in terms of the obligations. Do I need to give these guys, financial spreadsheets every other week or month? Do they have an equity stake, and for how long do they have that equity stake? Understand all these things. If you don't understand, get somebody who does. Because I can promise you, if you agree to deals like me, or like I did, you will get kicked in the behind. So be wise and learn from other people's mistakes. Then the third and last point that I have for you guys in relation to funding is, if you don't need it, don't bother.
Yeah.
If you don't need it, don't bother. Why do I say this? Because economics 101, there is no such thing as a free lunch. If I give you my money, I'm expecting something. I'm expecting something. So even if we structure an ideal deal, right? One way you think you're winning and I'm winning, at the end of the day, you are giving me something. So that's something that you must always remember. So if you can grow organically, okay, fine, given it means that you would grow a lot slower than you typically would, should somebody just give you 100,000 today. But understand, there is no such thing as free lunch. So it's better to grow organically, grow slowly, but retain the flexibility and the ability to move at your own pace, do things as you please. Sell to whoever you want to sell, as opposed to being told, okay, if you sell to us here, Pick and Pay, or any other retailer, you can only sell to this retailer. You can't sell to any other retailer. Those small little nitty-gritties that do not allow you to operate as you would have had you not received the fund. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have enjoyed our prelude today. More importantly, I hope you do latch onto one of the platforms that you can reach me on. But last but not least, I really hope you enjoy the presentation. Thank you for your time.